Hey guys, what's up? Cynthia here, your Los Angeles realtor, here to break down a for sale by owner. So, if you've ever considered selling a home on your own without a realtor, here's a breakdown. We know that 1 out of 10 sellers does try to go this route, but ultimately, what will net you the most money is statistically hiring with a realtor. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's say your home is going to be for sale for $580,000. Now, if we look on the left column right over here, for sale by owner, you will have a standard closing cost anywhere from 2 to 5%. So I'm going to go with the middle number and say it's about 3%. Then you still do have to pay a buyer's commission, which is standard, industry standard is 2.5%. So that'll be 14,500. There are also additional costs that come with selling on your own. You will have to upload photography to the MLS, and let's not also forget MLS listing fees, which I did not add here. But photography can run you anywhere from $100 to $200 minimum. Home appraisal, about $400 average. Attorney for contracts and negotiations, $1,000. You are dealing with legal paperwork, and so it is best to have some attorney advise you on these real estate matters. Now, as realtors, we do have access to the forms that are backed by the California Association of Realtors, and they are made by attorneys. So we are not attorneys. However, they are formulated by the attorneys to protect the real estate transaction. Now, negotiations. You can hire a negotiator, and average cost is about $1,000. Marketing, about another $1,000. And we know that most 80% of buyers start their search online. So you will need to have a strong marketing package in order to get your home sold, unless someone's driving around and they see the sign on your lawn, right? Also, scheduling conflicts, COVID safety precautions, lost time on market, loses appeal. So these are all things to consider. When you add all these costs up, you're looking at about $34,500 for a $580,000 home, just an estimate, right? So yes, other things to consider is list price and market price. As a for sale by owner, more than often, you do not know the difference between what you want for your house and what is an appropriate market price. Now, if you do hire a pricing strategist, which is what I do have a certification in from the National Association of Realtors, we are more or less able to give you an estimate of an appropriate range to get your house sold. Remember, if a home lasts on the market for too long, it starts to lose its appeal and people start to question why it hasn't sold. Also, there are time sensitive needs. Maybe you need to move for a job. Maybe you had a recent child that you need to really upgrade for. I know COVID has really impacted our space needs. There's a recent listing I went on where the daughters of the two deceased owners on the title had to basically liquidate the home as fast as they could to pay the lender back the reverse mortgage, because once they passed away, the lender did require all of the money that was taken out as equity on the reverse mortgage to be paid as soon as possible. So that's something else to consider. Another factor to consider is changing market variables. So we have, as realtors, access to MLS data. Right now, with the seller's market that's going on, homes in LA County are appreciating at about an average of 5%, a little bit higher. Traditionally, it's 3%. We've seen homes go thousands of dollars over list price. So it's definitely a circus show out there right now. But we want to ultimately net you the highest amount, because that is the goal, to net you the highest amount. And honestly, we get paid even more if we net you the highest amount. We share similar goals. Another factor to consider are safety protocols. In this new age, we have to make sure that we are following CDC guidelines for safety and take as much precautionary measures as possible. So we do have forms where we have every single person who enters your property sign off on a waiver that they are not experiencing COVID. We also have different protocols that we have set in place as realtors, and we all make sure that we follow these guidelines to the T before entering or exiting homes. All right, and now that we've analyzed the for sale by owner side of things, let's go ahead and take a look at the benefits of selling with an agent. So as you can see here, we have our standard closing costs the same, 17,400, but now we've added a standard 2.5 commission for each one, okay, for each agent, because as a seller, you do have to pay for the buyers and the seller's commission. Now, the cost here, as you can see, is a big difference from here. Hiring an agent will make sure that you net a lot more than what you save, which ultimately I think is the primary goal. And we already come with our own team. We have our own escrow, title company, photographers, people that we like, that are solid and have proven reputations to get the job done. We are essentially a one-stop shop. We handle all the paperwork. We're educated in the market. We know about the comps. We have access to the legal forms. We have basically all the statistics and data that we need to make sure that you're getting the top price for your home, the top value for your home. Standard closing costs, standard fees are on average for a title search, $300 to $600, title insurance, $1,000, home inspection, anywhere from $300 to $500, appraisal, $450 to $650, survey. You might live on a hill, you might live on a place where you might need geological surveys, more specialized surveys. So that will definitely cost more, flood zones, things like that. Any loan payoff fees, if you happen to pay off your loan any sooner than you need to, there could be some penalties. So make sure that you read your loan documents carefully, your mortgage statements. And then also any settlement or attorney fees, as attorneys would be assisting you with these if you don't hire a realtor. Also, if you have any if you have your properties in trust, those are also things to consider, additional fees. Transfer taxes, recording fees, mortgage payoff penalties, like I already mentioned, and any amounts owed. If you have any liens on the property, this is also something to consider. Another thing to consider is that other agents may not want to deal with or show the home because it's like they're doing double the work, and they are often needed to step in to guide either or parties without really getting compensated for it. So they are more than often reluctant or hesitant to involve themselves in for sale by owner listings. All right, so here's a breakdown. So although you may be saving some money on for sale by owner, these costs can add up, definitely add up, and especially when you have a home on the market for much longer. So remember that hiring a realtor can on average net you $39,000 or more plus in profit. So what is important overall to you? Is it overall net or saving on commissions? Overall headaches or overall ease and comfort of transaction? So if you need a realtor to help you with your selling needs, go ahead and reach out to me at 626-314-6639. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Realist Agent. Now, I do provide a lot of insightful educational videos, so go ahead and give me a follow and a like if you like this video. Thanks, guys.